I want you to be on this side. I'll be on this side. You know? You ready? Hee hee. Oh, snap. Damn. This is a cool boat. All right.
It's a nice day, ain't it?
It's a pretty nice day in Miami Beach, Biscayne Boulevard. Is it right?
Huh?
Biscayne Boulevard, right?
No, we're in Key Biscayne.
Key Biscayne, yeah. Well, I'm here with my really good friend Matt Diaz.
Sure.
Introduce yourself. Who are you?
What's up, guys? My name is Matt. Do I tell them about myself?
Yeah.
I'm a videographer, photographer. Do that freelance, all-around creative person. I play guitar. I love music. And yeah, I just want to kick ass in life, and I like to do that with friends. So, yeah.
So tell me, Matt, how do you want to kick ass in life, like you say? What do you want to do in life that defines you?
That defines me? I mean, I'm just a big believer in being better every day. So on that 1% being better every day kind of thing, you know? I think that's what life centers around. It's like, are you improving daily? I think it centers around like God first, you know? And then God kind of gives you insight on how to like organize your life. People sleep on the Bible, but yeah.
What do you think that people should like, you know, like why do you think they sleep on it?
Probably a family issue, like a household issue, you know? Like it depends how you grow up, where you grow up, especially where in the world, you know? Yeah. Not everybody lives here in America where religion is like you could kind of worship whatever you want, and which is predominantly a Christian place, but yeah, I think everything starts at the household with your parents, how they teach you, how they raise you, and if they raise you in the ways of God, then that's a good start.
When did you start to believe more into God?
When I was like 16, 17 years old, around there. I grew up in a Christian home, but I was just like any other person, you know? I'd say I believe in God, I'd say I'm Christian, but I didn't really like think about it too much. I just lived my day to day until I had a buddy invite me to his youth group for young adults and stuff like that. And I kind of started realizing that there is a God out there that's like, you should take more serious and have like an actual relationship with that loves you and wants to have a relationship with you more than anything. And I started waking up to a few things, and I think God showed up in my life in a really cool way, and I just kind of went all in, you know. That's pretty much it.
What do you think that? What are you grateful for that you think God has done for you? That made you believe that He was there.
That made me believe I was there?
That He was there for you.
I mean, sorry, that He was there. I mean, I don't know. I feel like my whole life, my whole origin story is...
this guy's going into Batman mode.
It's kind of like a God story, though, because I don't know if you know this, but it's not something I ever talk about. And it's not anything, I guess, crazy, but... When my mom was pregnant, she didn't know she was pregnant, and she was about to have some surgery for I don't remember what, and basically they gave her like these pills that you're not supposed to have whatsoever when you're pregnant, because they obviously it's not good for you at all, and it can harm the baby. So she was going through with all these things and whatever, and then I forgot how it was that she realized she was pregnant, but she of course ended up finding out she was pregnant with me. And then after all the doctors found out, they're like, okay, you got to get rid of the baby. Like, there's no way you can have a baby. He's going to come out, you know, special needs or deformed, all these things. Yeah. And so my mom at the time was more of a new believer. Like, she wasn't raised Christian or anything. But she decided to ignore the advice of the doctors And she's like, there's no way I'm going to believe that. Anything that they're saying is true. And I'm going to choose to pray, and I'm going to believe that God's going to give me a son that's like perfect. So of course, they ignored all the doctors, and they were like pleading with her, begging her not to have me. But they ended up having me, of course, and I came out hopefully okay. No, I came out good. So that's why she named me Matthew, which means gift from God. So yeah.
Your name is defined gift from God.
Yeah.
That's your definition of your name.
Yeah.
My name is defined from gift from God.
Well, there you go. But yeah, that's why she named me that. And thank God I didn't come out any other way but the way I did. And yeah, I think God's hand has been evident in my life since I was a baby, allowing me to come out perfectly normal.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I've been blessed and fortunate to be raised the way I was and be surrounded by friends and family that have made me who I am today.
Yeah.
And there's so many random little stories, I guess, where I can, I've felt God in a certain kind of way, but He's the realest thing that there is on this planet. So yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah. What do you think are the hardest times for men?
What are the hardest times for men?
Yeah. Like, what do you think that are hard things for men to recuperate from? Like recover from, all that.
I think it's hard. That's a tough question. I think it's hard for guys to kind of like take L's and losses, whether it's like loved ones or financially or different things, and whether it's heartbreak. It's like I feel as men, we're like born and we feel we have to be this macho man kind of person. And yeah, sure, there's a certain masculine edge we should have, right?
Yeah.
But I think it hurts like our ego, and it can hurt certain emotions when things don't go right in our life.
Yeah.
And things go the wrong way, or you feel like you get in this rut or in this hole where it's like, how the heck am I going to come out of this? And I feel like the hardest thing for a guy is like, either you man up and you say, these are the cards I was dealt with, or maybe all this is my fault. This is my situation. Regardless, I got to find a way to get out of this.
Yeah.
And I got to man up and do what I have to do to fix this. If I don't like it, I got to fix it.
Yeah.
And I think that's like the hardest thing for a guy. It's like coming to this realization of being brutally honest with yourself, of where you're at, why you feel a certain way, and all these things. And no matter what it is that you're going through, it's like you either choose to stay down or you choose to get up and keep going and make something for yourself.
Cool.
Whether you're heartbroken, it's, hey, there's something on the other side. Whether it's finding love again or whatever it is, If it's finances where you're in debt and all these things, it's like, all right, suck it up, buttercup. Start grinding. Let's get it. Do what you have to do, but you got to get out of that. So being brutally honest with yourself, it's something that's not easy for anyone, but I think for a man, it's like, sometimes we lie to ourselves and we want to be comfortable and say, oh no, but this, or it's this fault, it's that, and you got to just be brutally honest with yourself. And that's not easy, that's hard, but yeah.
You think like a man, in order to become a man, like you have to go through pain? Or is there like
I think everyone has to go through pain. Yeah.
Do you think there's another way instead of pain to become a man?
What defines a man? I'll ask you that.
Well, I mean, for me, the way I define myself as a man is the hardship and the pain and everything that I've been through, all the trauma and memories and all the stuff that I had to grow up with, It made me into this guy that just doesn't care anymore, and just like either it's gonna happen or it's not, but I have to keep going, and I can't lose the grasp that I have with faith and hope you know, because there's been multiple times that I've lost hope and faith and all this stuff as a man, and I just thought it was the end for me. I thought to myself I wasn't worthy of love and all this stuff with other things. So I just think I mean, you're right. Men gotta go through pain to become men. They have to. But, you know, me asking the question,
So what do you think defines a man?
strong will, dedication, discipline, leadership, courage. There's unlimited things to define a man.
No, for sure.
You know,
Kind of open-ended question, I guess, but
there's a lot of things that can define a man.
for sure you need pain. I think
Pain is probably the one motivator that can actually make you the man you need to be.
yeah. I mean, pain is character building.
Yeah.
Gives you character, teaches you things. Life is about suffering, honestly. People want to dodge as much pain as they can, but that's what builds you. That's what makes you a better person.
Yeah.
That's what you learn from, and that's what stretches us. And it sucks at times, but you don't. It's one of those things that's like you can't have light without dark, almost like darkness with the light and all that. It's like we need pain because pain is one of our best teachers.
Yeah.
And it makes us grateful for the good times, the joyful times, the loving times, all that.
That's good. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I heard this one thing, like this guy said it on an interview. He said, and I want you to answer me this, what do you think?
And real quick, I just had a crazy thought. Even the biggest acts of love can involve a lot of pain, which is crazy to think.
Wow. That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm gonna think on that later on after this.
I mean, if you want to tie it to a God thing, it's like
Yeah.
Jesus dying on the cross was the biggest act of love anyone could have ever done. And it caused a lot of pain for Jesus, but
Yeah.
what was
But he did it for everyone.
the thing on the other side? Everybody can get saved, you know,
Yeah.
make it to heaven and all that. But yeah,
I heard this thing, like this guy has said it once, and he's a big believer in God too. And he said, who do you think survives? Who do you think would survive? The light, like the wolf that's like pure light, or the wolf that's pure darkness? Who do you think survives more? Who do you think survived? And they're chained up, you know, they have no food, they have nothing, they have nothing, they're all chained up. Who do you think survived? Who do you think would survive out of those two? The one in light or the dark?
I want to say the one in light, but I feel like the answer is the one in dark.
Well, the thing is, this crazy answer was like, it's the one you feed it,
Gotcha.
you know?
Yeah.
5 minutos. Gracias,
Totally.
Tony. But yeah, it's the one you feed it to.
Yeah, no, for sure.
What do you think about
Makes
that?
sense. Oh, it's totally true. It's 100% true.
Yeah, I was like, dude, like that really like, and my whole time, like, I just feel like all the darkness, I just been feeding it, you know? It's not the light that I was feeding pretty much pure darkness in my life. And
How'd you overcome that? You feel you've overcome that?
yeah, I feel like I have. I feel like all the mistakes that I've done in my life, I wouldn't have, you know, ever became the man that there's like the guy that's lending us the bow is throwing up right now. But
That's hilarious.
his name's Tony.
Bro, he's going at it.
Well, okay, look, what was I saying?
You're saying I asked you how you overcame this darkness.
The
that you were
darkness for
feeding,
me,
or
the way I overcame
deal
it,
with it?
you know, the way I dealt it was pretty much I had to be alone, you know, and to get to know myself more. Lose people in my life. And of course, I had to become the man I need to be. You know, stay focused, lock in. Even if there's a guy throwing up right around us.
I wish I could hear this, bro.
I hope there's like a little, you know. Look, a little birdie. And on the whip bag.
Oh yeah. That's fucking hilarious, bro.
So anyways, the way I overcome things with darkness was just to be alone and to lose people and all this stuff. I had to literally, like, God will take, I don't know if it's God or I don't know if it's true, but like in my whole life, people had to leave out of my life, even the ones I cared about the most, to learn who I am, you know, to learn to suffer and have pain and all this stuff. So the way I overcame it was just, I had to keep going. And I had to move to Miami, which I'm here with you now. You know, all the mistakes that I've done in my life, I would honestly do it all over again. All the mistakes that I've done in my life, I would do it all over again just to be right here in this very spot talking to you. Because I wouldn't be the man I would be if I didn't do these mistakes.
Are you proud of the man you become then?
I am. I'm proud that I took the risk, because it's all about taking risk. It's all about, like, and like I said, like, on my Instagram, you'll see that passion is just a myth. Unless you become good at something, then passion will come, right? So that's how it works, you know. And so I took a risk to come all this way. It's all about risk taking. You come all this way. I moved to a different spot. I didn't know anybody else here, and literally,
this man is still going at it, people. I don't know how. He's been throwing up for what, 5 minutes at this point?
5 minutes. But anyways, we've been, I've been alone the whole time that I've been in Miami. So pretty much, I wouldn't have met Eric, Marwan, and I wouldn't have not met you if it wasn't for them.
What would you tell people that are going through some kind of darkness or dark spot? Because you've been through a lot in your life. How would you tell them, like, to deal with it? How would you, hey man, like, I'm tired of, maybe somebody is watching and they're tired of just living life honestly, you know, and I get that.
I've been homeless. I've had cancer. I've went to jail. I've had my dad died in front of me. My mom was dying in front of me, you know. But the thing is, I'm here talking to this great guy that's now my good friend of mine, one of my best friends. Not one, is like my only best friend. But still, that doesn't matter. The whole point of it is that to the people that are watching, you're going through something so hard. Believe it or not, I have proof of everything. But it's just to keep fucking going. Yeah, I had a time where, like, I wanted to kill myself. You know, wanted to end it. Well, I was like, wow, like, I don't want to do this anymore. I got out of jail and I'm just like, I saw my mom's tears, you know? And as soon as I saw my mom crying in front of me and giving me a hug because she just wanted to see my face again, that was the time that I just had to lock in. And I just had to do everything for her. I would never want to see my mom cry like that ever again in my face because of what my mistakes were, you know? But the thing is that, like, I wanted to end myself. I was in jail praying to God. And I promised to God, and I don't know if I told you this, but I promised to God that please, like, let love out of my life. Like, I don't want love in my life anymore. Please take that out, okay? I promise you that I will become the man that I need to be. And if I have to do it alone, I'll do it alone. So I came and I took that risk. I came here to Miami and I fucking met these guys, you know? So it's all about taking risk and just being yourself and just keep going and hold on to that little hope, that little grain of sort of hope. Hold on to that, because that's one of the most little itty bitty, like, most important drops. Without that, bro, you're not gonna make it. I made it with just a little tiny bit of grain of salt, of hope. And I made it, and now I'm here with this guy, talking to this guy and just talking about life, and hopefully, who knows, I'll become the greatest man of all time, whatever, you know? But money will come in, you know, the big houses, the nice fancy cars, all that stuff will come in later. But I wouldn't have not made it if it wasn't for me just to keep trying and to beat the system, figure out the odds. Because I'm not gonna die poor. I'm not gonna fucking die average. I'm not gonna die skinny. I'm not gonna die any of that. I'm not gonna die being unsuccessful. If I ever have kids and my son tells me, Dad, what did you do for a living? What was it that got us here? I'm not gonna tell him, oh, I fucking, I worked at McDonald's and I worked my ass out and all this stuff and I had another job working as a janitor. Oh, did I tell you? I was a maintenance guy. Like I actually worked as a janitor. Like I would clean for people after everything they'd done. So yeah, I mean, every single thing that I've been through when it came to death and cancer and all this crap was lessons to become the man. They were like essentials so that I can become the guy that I need to be. So don't think for a second that just because you're in a bad place right now is the end of you. It's not. It's not your end of your chapter. It's not the final chapter. It's not the end of the story. It's the beginning of who you're gonna be and who you're meant to be. Pain is a big motivator as part of your life and you should follow it, you know? I was engaged before, she left me, okay, fine. Did I like let myself go? No, I moved to Miami and I'm here now, speaking to every single one of you guys and this guy, you know? And I want to help other people also, and I want to tell people my story more, you know. So yeah, how do you overcome this shit? It's just stop fucking crying about it, stop complaining about where you're at, and just do something and just take a risk. I came to Miami for just literally nothing. I had no money, no nothing, and I'm, you know, here with this guy, and he's the reason that I got into videography and giving me hope. All that little grain of salt that you have in your hands, use it. Because you don't know, another guy like this guy or the other guy or the next guy, a good friend, will lend you another bottle of salt and you have a bunch of fucking hope. So that's all I have to say for you guys, you know. That's all I can say, you know. I'm only like, I'm a young guy, you know. I can't just, you know, like I know there's a lot of people that have been through worse than I have. You know, I'm pretty sure people wish to be in my spot right now. I know. But to the guys that are wishing, please, don't lose hope into whatever you think it is. Even if it's heartbroken, cancer, all that crap, jail, blah, blah, blah. Just fucking go through it and take that risk and do it. I came to Miami with no money. I didn't know anybody. I only had a camera and that's it. And guess where I'm at now? I'm in fucking Miami and I'm doing this shit with my good best friend. With dressed, nice clothes. I barely buy shit for myself. But, you know, I'm a fucking Zara boy. He's a fucking Zara man, you know, all that stuff. But yeah, that's how you have to be.
Not one thing I'm wearing is Zara, I just want to let you know right now.
You know.
But nothing against Zara, it's a good place.
He's really well dressed, I'm well dressed, you know, all this stuff, but I will never forget where I came from. So once you make it into life and you have all this fucking money and fame and all this crap, never forget where you're from, bro, because that's about being humble.
Yep.
That's why I like to fucking eat chicken salads, sandwiches at 7-Eleven. So that's why, but I never forget where I'm from. I can have 10 grand in my account, 1 million. I'll fucking still go to 7-Eleven and get a chicken salad. I don't fucking care. So just don't ever forget who you are. Don't lose hope. You'll make it. I promise you that. What do you think?
What he said.
Hopefully that mic is charging. You said everything.
I hope so.
So, hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for the boat, Mr. Tony guy that was barfing. And hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya.